How's it going, everyone? I want to do a quick update on some of the trades I'm in. One of the stocks I want to talk about is SAVA. Someone in the Discord wanted me to talk about it, so I can make a new video on SAVA here, as I am extremely bullish on SAVA here. Um, I know it's impossible to get the exact bottom, but I do have a strategy that we can get really close, and if you watch my accumulation video, we can really make some big money up to these simple targets that I have. So as you all know, Sava had a big drop of around $30, and we just went plummeting down all the way down here at the first drop of $4, and it just kept going down. So with my strategy, we will never ever trade the first big down move. It's just, no matter what stock it is, you just don't trade it. Yes, you'll get a dead cat bounce here and there, but sometimes you won't. And this stock right here, I can argue, like, there was like no dead cat bounce here. You had this little move up here, this on the second day, but it wasn't much. But as you can see, the main thing that I want to reiterate, I know I keep repeating this, but you got to look at this EMA 5. This is going to be your first target you always hit. Do not look at the EMA 10, 20, or 50, which is these other bands. Those are targets for later on. We want to start targeting the first thing that algos will hit. A target that we know will hit, it has to hit, and it's guaranteed no matter how crappy the stock is. I repeat, no matter how bad it is, this stock will hit the EMA 5. Some take longer than they should, which this one should. There was a big gap down. So whenever you see a big gap down, indicators lag. They're going to take longer. So don't be like, well, it hasn't hit the EMA 5 in over 7 daily candles. Your strategy isn't working as well. Well, this is a big gap down. You have to at least double it. So when I'm looking at this stock, I'm going to give this thing 14 days or more. And you can see this. We haven't touched this EMA 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So we had this 14th daily candle here. That means we can start looking to get in. And then we have 15, 16. So when I see this, I don't want to just go frenzy buying every dip, right? I have, you can look in my Discord. I'm not green on this trade. I'm not going to say I'm a perfect trader. Everything's going to work exactly how I want them to be. But you can look at my swing trade alerts. If you're not part of it, you can see that I initially started buying SAVA. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. Yeah, I bought SAVA for a 5 to 10% gain potential at 268, and then I bought some more SAVA at the end of today. So 268, bought some 250s. So I have an average in the high 250s. Like 259. So I did some bigger loads down here. Especially when it got close to this 251 area. It's because I know this is getting really close, right? And I'll have up two more ads that I had to do. Two more ads that accumulate. Because the big thing you want to do is you want to be in line with this EMA 5 and this green band. I know it's going to hit really soon. It's going to hit this week. Almost a guarantee now. Because we're at, what, 16 daily candles, I said? So we're getting to the extreme where I don't see this much. And I've seen some big gap down stocks. They don't usually take this long. So when you're looking at this, you're like, okay, what's the percentage here? We can get a nice conservative 8% and 10% bounce here in this area. And I think you could go a little over it. I don't think it'll just hit it and bounce down. But I know in that area, there's going to be algos to sell. So I think it goes a little over it. Maybe it goes over this green band. Could go a little more higher here. But I do think the sells are going to come in. I think, the algos, once they hit this initial target, what I see a lot of times, you hit the EMA 5, and then you reject, right? I don't want to test the experiment and be like, oh, well, I can go to the EMA 10 and I can go to the EMA 20. The minute you have that greed mindset, then you just like no gain's enough. So you have to have I tell everyone this, you got to have a plan before you even place the trade. Like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for 5%? Are you looking for 10% gains? Obviously, this is a downtrend stock, so when you're looking at this, you don't want to hold it long. If you see that all the EMAs are above, easiest way to say, oh yeah, that's definitely a downtrend stock. So you're going against time here because in the long run, this is going to keep going down and down and down. Yes, you'll have a little spike up, then the spikes will get dumped. And that's how shorts get new positions, and that's how I get new positions to short. I do this in my day trading community. The minute you have a nice solid downtrend, you get a fake pump, for you to reshort the stock, and that's all this really is. You know, I'm if you're watching this video like 3 weeks later and you're like, holy crap, SAVA's at 1.20, you must be bag holding. If there was a spike up, I guarantee you I'm out of this position. I'd rather make 10%, 5% to 10%. Knowing this stock, I'll probably make around 8% gains. And knowing what it's heading out to, 7 to 10% is my target range. Maybe a little higher, just depends. If it spikes pre-market, who knows, if maybe they release news, then yes, I will make more money, depending on what that news is. But if there's no news, no catalyst, and it's just regular price action, then yes, algos will take it to that EMA 5. It's a guarantee, it's a must, it will. And a lot of people say, oh, no, this stock isn't going to get there. And soon enough, it does. One thing I want to show you guys, something that I think will happen, is maybe sometime this kind of thing happening right here. You see when price got close to this 3.11, you look at the stochastic oscillator, this was 3.11, which is extremely oversold on my stochastic. We started going down some, and we hit the 3 range again. So just from this area here, this was an 18% move. I know it doesn't seem a lot, but that was a pretty big move there in this 2 daily candle here. I think we're due for that, right? You had this big move down, have a little correction, back to the big move down, and this is what the shorts look for. A little, get the buyers hyped up, and then make it go up more to short the pig again. And that's what's going to happen here. We have a nice K value. It's at 3.99. I am going to keep accumulating the dips, but I'm only buying once a day because I don't want to over leverage myself. You ever had that thing where you're like, oh, I'm so confident this is the bottom, and you bought it at the first ad and you put your whole account or most of your ad where you can't buy it anymore? Well, the problem is, let's say you buy it on this day and you're like so confident, right? You buy it here. Well, you have no powder to buy it this day. So then you're stuck with this, and then this EMA 5 is going down. And that's why I say accumulate. When you're trading against the trend, you have to accumulate because it's impossible to catch the bottom. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to catch the bottom. And I will tell you for a fact, I will not catch the bottom. My first ad was 260. My next ad was 250s. And that's totally fine because now I'm putting my average down, and I have a max set of 4 ads that I'm willing to do because I know this EMA 5 will get hit. You can see we get really close to it and we go down, but it's going to physically touch it as price action always does that. And that's what I want to reiterate you. I want you guys to be super confident. When it goes down against you, just be like, okay, I have a plan. I knew, I have a backup plan if this happens. So I will look to accumulate. I'm only buying end of the day because, as you can see, when you buy end of the day, the sellers take it all throughout. So if it's bearish, the sellers usually take it all throughout the end of the day. So right when you buy at the end of the bell, you get usually the best average here. Like you can see right here, I bought at the end of the day and got us 266. That's totally fine. And then if I just bought it at when the bell rang, I would have had it way up at the 280 range. I think this can get back to that 280 range, and that's what I'd be looking for, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this instilled confidence of how to catch bottom reversals, how to not get caught in this big move down. I know it's so tempting. Everyone's talking about it. It has 94 million volume. Everyone's hyping it up. You're like, oh my gosh, this went down 83%. It's going to get a big bounce. You're going to miss out if you don't get in now. And then you start hating, and you're like, where's this bounce at? And this stock is a piece of crap. I don't think it's a piece of crap. I think it's a really good setup now. Yeah, it sucks if you got in early, but that's what I'm saying. Join the Discord. I promise you, I won't give you FOMO. I promise you, you will not be catching the tops. And when the stock pumps up, you catch that, and then you'll be suffering. With this strategy is we catch bottom reversals. We either trade with the trend or we catch bottom reversals at a very nice system we use. If you click the link down below in the YouTube comments below and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe if you want to become a member. If you have Android, you will have to use your computer or use your phone's browser like Google. Avoid scammers. I'll never message or DM you first. But if you want to subscribe, the easiest way is just hit day trade alerts right in here. And you'll get access to my swing trade alerts and day trade alerts for an all-time low cost of $12 a month. That will always be the same price, never go up. And if you subscribe on computer, it is the best way to do it because you avoid the iOS fee. Only $11.99. If that's too much, hit swing trade alerts and you'll only get swing trade alerts. And this play right here is a swing trade alerts. You got to see kind of a little madness of how I alert them. I'll show you like a little brief thing here. When you hit swing trade alerts, I tell you exactly what I'm doing. End of day, I'm buying SAVA. I added to TSLZ 1.90. I bought lift here, made a massive gain. I bought lift here again, and I kept scalping and scalping, and I'm making my percentage gains, right? And I tell you guys exactly what I'm doing here, here. I had Doku. Doku went up, massive after, running up to earnings, and that's really what I try to tell you is I don't want it to be a signal where you just follow me to a T. I want you to want you to pull up the chart and be like, okay, SAV is good because one, it has a low K value, it has massive time distance away from the EMA 5, and we're at this green band, in which you will get my settings in my education videos on how to get all your charts set up like this. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment. You guys are going to really love the day trading. I think you guys should do both. That's just my opinion. The day trades are awesome. I found a really cool way of doing spreads for you and how to be a buyer of options. You're going to love it. It's absolutely amazing. It's life-changing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. Let's make some money tomorrow. Peace out.